What's going on, beauties of YouTube? It's your boy Josh. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we start today's story time, I just wanted to tell you some important news I just received from the US government. If you don't like and subscribe in the next 5.3 seconds, aliens will abduct your family. Yeah, you heard me right. If you don't like and subscribe, you'll wake up tomorrow with no family on Earth. Don't risk it. So today I have a very odd story for you guys. It takes place back in high school in the beginning of my sophomore year before I got expelled, which you can check out in my last video. At this time, I was about 16 years old, just hitting puberty, beginning manhood, and just trying to find out who I was as a person. In the first week, I made some new friends that I didn't know from my freshman year, which in high school, I loved meeting people. You never know who may turn into your best friend, and that's what I was looking for, a best friend. Someone who could be odd and goofy just like me. And I thought I found the one. I had a pretty good friend in my history class. She was pretty cute and had an awesome personality and was short, which is not a bad thing at all. Keep that in mind. Now, I wasn't trying to turn my friend into a girlfriend or anything, but, you know, whatever happens, happens. A few weeks go by and we get closer and closer, knowing a little more about each other and being able to relate quite a bit to one another. And she finally invites me over to meet her family, which, you know, obviously I accepted it. She's a cute girl, good personality, why not? Now at this time, I wasn't sure if she liked me in that way, but I wasn't really looking for a relationship anyways. That evening after school, I head straight over to her place. Her friend ended up dropping us off at her house, and I was going to get a ride home by my mother afterwards. When we arrived, I realized this girl's parents are loaded. A beautiful marble fountain in the middle of their yard with a roundabout-like driveway? But that's not all. She lived in the mansion. Like, what? Really didn't expect pulling up to this, but we hop out of the car and head inside to meet her parents. Right when you walk through the front door, there's a beautiful crystal chandelier above you and a staircase to the right. We make our way upstairs to her mom's room, and I meet her beautiful mom. Like, wow, I might have to marry her mom and not her. She greets me and says that she's happy that her daughter, which we will name her Sandra, found a new friend. As she doesn't have many friends, I thought this was weird. A cute, rich white girl that has an amazing house, but no friends? She had to be crazy or something. It just didn't feel right that she was so lonely. She was cute and had amazing personality. Who would pass that up, even just being friends? Either her mom was very trusting of Sandra, or maybe she didn't even care, but she let us both in Sandra's room with the door shut. Thankfully, though, she had a PS4 and 2 controllers, so we wouldn't be too bored. To make it less awkward, I turned on the PS4 and loaded up Black Ops 4. As we're playing zombies, she's telling me a bit about her life. She tells me that her father figure left years ago, and it was just her and her mom living there, which I could relate to, so we shared stories. But somehow, the subject goes from 0 to 100 real quick, and she's talking about what she likes in the guy. Now, I'm sitting on the bed thinking, is she trying to get with me or something? Why is she telling me this? She says, I like a man with a beard, and he has to be dominant. Now, if you guys don't know, I have a beard, so I'm sitting here like, And let me tell you, she stressed he had to be dominant, without me saying anything. But she says, he has to be into the same things I'm into. No exceptions. And when someone says that, of course you have to ask. So I ask, what are you into? She explained that I'm not going to get it and think it's weird. I assure her that it's fine, and I doubt I would be. I reassure her by saying she's beautiful and she has such an outgoing personality. It can't be that weird. She ends up moving closer to me and rests her head on my shoulder and tells me that she can count on me and trust me. Then, her dark secret comes out. Well, when I'm in bed, I like to roleplay, she says. Roleplay? Like what? Then she states that she likes to dress up as a furry. Oh man, what did I get myself into? I couldn't resist but laugh. She kind of gets upset with me though, and then I ask her, what do you dress up as? But I couldn't say it with a straight face. This girl tells me that she doesn't dress up as a fox, a dog, or a cat, but a freaking mouse. She wanted me to chase her like Tom and Jerry running around until I got that sweet ass. Like what? Now, if you guys don't know me, I'm far from into that furry stuff. I thought it was just a meme. I didn't know people actually enjoyed it. I burst out laughing, not trying to hold it in anymore, but I apologize. I tell her I'm definitely not into that at all, and from the look on her face, she was hoping I was. It became very awkward, and I ended up texting my mom to come get me. This all happened within an hour of me getting dropped off, so I kinda felt rude, but at the same time, what are you supposed to do in this situation? I feel like if I showed somewhat of interest or tried to understand where she was coming from, she would have tried to like hop onto me or something. Moral of the story: don't judge a book by its cover. When you open it, there may be things you didn't want to know. From that day on, we never talked about her interest again, and we became strictly school friends. But thank you guys so much for sticking around and listening to another one of my crazy life stories. If you want to stay updated, just click that subscribe button below, or you can follow me on my Instagram at Reconsideration for updates. But with that message, I'm Josh, and I'm out. Peace.